Number one.
Yeah, we are here, bros. What is cracking, everybody? Give it up for my boys, Sean McGettigan and Ali Bulldog. What up, though?
What's up?
Is this thing on?
Fuck off.
Does this work? Somebody's there?
Yeah, bro. Oh, man. I'm trying to make sure I got everything rolling. Keep them doggies rolling, rawhide. What's up, buddies?
I don't know, man. What do you want to talk about?
I don't know, man. Honestly, I just want to catch up with you motherfuckers.
It's about damn time.
Huh?
It's been about good maybe 3 to 4 years since the
Yeah.
three of us have been in the same room.
Has it been that long?
It's 3
Yeah.
years, something like that. I think,
Really?
yeah.
Yeah. Maybe longer.
Has it been that long, bro?
Dude, we did Ed and Moe 2010.
I know.
It's about to be 2022.
Now you guys are all of a sudden, you guys are quiet. Talk again?
Hmm.
How about now? Can you hear me now?
Again, Bulldog?
Hey.
Again?
I feel like
Hello.
I'm breathy now.
Yeah. I don't know why my thing is like super. Oh, this is why. Because I got the padding on it. That's why.
Take the padding off.
Take the padding off, bro. Take the padding off. Fuck, bro. Sean McGettigan got a baby now.
2. A baby?
And they're not babies anymore.
No, grown up.
They talk and stuff.
This shit's crazy, man. It's wild. Even though I haven't seen this guy in forever, I still follow him on Instagram. I'm like, damn, these kids, man. It's like 1 second they're born, the next day they're friggin' adults and shit. Like, Dad, can we drive you to the grocery store?
Anybody follows Sean McGettigan, man? This guy, he does daily posts since his kids have been born.
It's pretty dope, though,
And we
man.
know exactly how many days they've been alive.
Yeah, but I don't do it every day.
You were doing it every day.
When I first started,
Man,
Yeah.
you was like every day, just like, yo, man, day 1,153. It's like,
When he was excited.
well, yeah.
and now he's like, fuck these
Yeah,
kids.
Parenthood took over. It's like, this shit ain't so cool anymore.
Yeah.
I
Just
still
fucking kids
post
out
it.
here.
And, Google just, when I bring up Google and I put in the word how, it auto-completes. How many days since June 28th, 2018, and May 8th, 2017, my daughter's birthdays.
Google what does this?
It auto-completes those because it knows that I'm searching for that all the time whenever I post those pictures to know exactly how many days it's been.
So
since
it
they were born.
auto-completes the amount of days?
I mean, basically, it does have to work for me. So I just start putting in the word how in a Google search, and then it fills out how many days since May 8th, 2017 and June 28th.
Oh, that's how you
2018.
find the days? I thought
Yeah.
maybe you had like some sort of like
I don't have like a
counter app or
yeah,
something.
some people are like, it's amazing how you remember.
That's like, come on. I know
Hey,
that.
this guy's been pump faking us this whole time.
What do you mean?
Google's doing the work for him.
I figured it was something like that.
I don't know why anybody would think that I'm actually just like obsessively like
Because that's what it looks like. It comes
Wait,
across that way. It
Like
comes
I-
across like you got nothing better to do but to count.
like I've got something on the wall every day when I wake up. I go, oh, today it is day 1614 and day 438. I must go take a picture. that
Every
is worthy
day
of this day. for
Every
each
day you
daughter.
etch those numbers in
Right.
a fucking wall of rock.
right.
Every day. You spend 3 hours a day just fucking writing in numbers on the side of a rock. You want no one to forget.
Mm-hmm.
So if a fucking cataclysmic event happens, asteroid wipes off the fucking planet, obliterates all technology, and then the future humans can come across that wall and be like, what the fuck was this about?
Yeah, right.
And then they're going to be like, oh, you know what? They were plotting the days that the day was going to come to an end.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Right.
It was going to make up shit. I'm fucking tired, bro. I have not been sleeping, bro. I did not sleep good last night.
I got home from work at like 5 a.m.
Damn, that sucks for you guys.
How about you, Bulldog? You sleeping good?
I slept real good.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, I've been sleeping good lately. The days of being up to 3, 4, 5 a.m., I ship sailed a long time ago. I can't even do it.
I can do it. I stay up really late. I have no problem staying up late. I have a problem sleeping long.
Yeah, see, I can't do that.
Now I can't. I've always never slept long. I've always only slept maybe 5 hours a night. That's how I sleep. But now I got this pinched nerve in my neck. So now I'm sleeping 5 hours.
With a pinched nerve.
And I'm waking up every half hour.
That sucks.
How'd you do that? You working out?
Old.
Just being old.
That's it.
But did it happen while you were working out because you were old?
No. You know, like when they did the MRI, this is the thing I can't stand about doctors, bro. I get over there to the doctor. The doctor gives me the MRI or whatever. Then the nurse calls me and goes, the doctor would like to go over your MRI with you. And I was like, oh, okay. Is there anything that it says specifically? Well, it says that they've located a degenerative disease in your neck.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
I'm like, what the fuck?
You tripping balls, man.
I'm like, degenerative disease?
Yeah, what the hell is
What
What
that?
the fuck kind of disease do I have, bro?
You're a degenerate now.
Yeah, well, that goes without saying.
I mean, honestly.
But now I caught the disease. I caught the virus,
Yeah.
too.
That's fake it till you make it.
Bro. And then I was like, well, I'm flipping out. The whole time, I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with my neck? Because it's painful. The shit that I'm going through is painful. I had to wait 3 months till I got to see the doctor. And the doctor sat me down and goes, yeah, so we located, it seems like you have a degenerative disease. That's just a fancy word for you're getting old.
That's
I'm like, bitch, don't call
Pretty
it the
fucking
degenerative
badass.
disease. Just say you're getting old.
You're
That's
getting-
all it is. It's a fancy word for saying your body is deteriorating. Why call it degenerative disease?
they just wanted to freak
Yeah.
you out, man.
Just say you're 46, bro.
Damn, Mike, you're 46.
I'm gonna be 46.
Jeez.
Yeah, bro.
Dude, you're 4 away from 50.
Yeah, bro. I don't feel like it though.
No, you don't look like it either.
Except for the sleep. Bro, that
Yeah.
fucking sleep got me fucking screwed the fuck up, bro.
That is what it is, man.
I mean, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out. I think I'm gonna have to get surgery now.
Bro, how the fuck's this guy almost 50? That's crazy.
I know, bro. I mean, but that's why I always taking care of myself, man, because I know I'm getting old, bro. I need to fucking stay on top of my shit, cuz. What up, everybody? Everybody that's tuning in, thank you once again every week showing up. I appreciate it. I apologize if my voice is a little tired, a little jet lagged. Didn't really sleep that much last night. Sleeping on a bullshit bed, bro. It's fucking game over, man. I think this is how I die, is the lack of sleep. This is how I start aging quick right now. This is it.
Yeah, it's all a stew of things that are going to contribute to your death. There's never going to be one singular reason that you can boil it down to. It's entropy, ultimately, though, right?
A stew?
All things degrade and pass.
You just had to fucking make it creepy. You had to make it creepy, white guy.
I'm tired. Yeah, I went into creepy white guy mode. I'm tired.
Especially the way you looked at me, too. You were like,
Yeah.
It's just a never-ending stew of things.
It's like when you had that dream when I lived with you and you had that dream that I was stabbing you.
Bro.
Yeah.
When we were living together, this guy had a fucking giant, it looked like a Celtic. Oh, no. Fuck. I got friends calling me and shit. I'm using one of the phones as a fucking...
Are we still on the air?
Yes. We're still on the air.
Eshaq is tired. He never pulls these rookie moves.
But anyway,
That's
so
not
I had a
something,
sword. I used to
Yeah.
have swords. I had a couple. I had one that was it was sold as a Celtic war sword, but it was just a cheap one made in Pakistan.
Pakistan.
Yeah.
It wasn't a Celtic sword?
Well, not.
Pakistan?
It was a cheap.
That's where it was made.
Yeah, it's like a Celtic war sword replica. I don't know if it was even a replica. It's something.
We'll call it a replica.
I don't know how historically accurate it was.
Yeah.
I believe somebody probably was like, "This looks like a Celtic war sword."
Yeah.
And that's how they put it in the catalog. Anyway, it wasn't even like a really good sword. It wasn't that sharp or anything. I just had it around. It was just one of those weird things. I think my buddy I used to work with, he had a catalog of like swords and shit, and he came to me one day and he's like, you want anything from this catalog? I'm gonna order something. I'm like,
You got to keep the microphone closer to your mouth, guys.
and there was like a whatever $20-$30 sword, and at the time I was like, I'll buy a sword. So I had a sword.
Yeah, and it was a big ass sword, Bulldog. And I had a dream one night. I don't know why, it was so fucking real. I had a dream where I woke up in my room and in the dark, and then I just saw Sean McGettigan's like body. He's like standing over me, like this. And I woke up and I looked at him, and I can barely see him because he's like dark. And then I was like, "What do you want, bro?" And then he just leaned in like this, bro. And then I could see his face, like it lit up like a movie. And then he was just like, and he just started stabbing me. He just started stabbing me with his stupid fucking face, bro. And I remember I fucking woke up and I was like,
What the fuck just happened?
then I was like, I don't know, man. I should really start like paying attention to Sean McGettigan, bro. That fucking just seemed so real. I remember that dream was so fucking real. We were doing a lot of drugs then, though.
Yeah, I was gonna ask that question.
He's not a
What were you on?
backstabber, right? It was like a front stabber.
Yeah.
I even did the courtesy
I
of
like
waking you
that.
up, right?
Yeah. You waited me to wake up.
Eshaq.
Hey,
Wake up.
wake up. Do you feel this? Do you feel this?
It's like the opposite of backstabbing.
You guys got to be consistent with where you're putting the microphone, man. You're causing me to
All right.
keep like.
Yeah, I don't want to go blow it out, and I don't want to take it way far away.
Just I like to keep it close, and then I just adjust it that way, so then it doesn't.
How's this? Is this good?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
good
for sure.
Because the more you like change your thing, I have to keep adjusting it.
All right.
Fuck, bro. So, my people probably don't know this, but we are writing another Ed and Moe.
Yes, sir. It's about damn time.
How you feeling about it, Bulldog? You think it's gonna happen?
Yeah, it is gonna happen. It is gonna happen. I'm super excited. It's been too long. Honestly, I just think we were way ahead of our time. Obviously, in 2010, 11 years ago.
Obviously, with We Get It, the way
I
that's
know.
blown up.
Yeah, I mean, so
It's
much
all
has changed,
Uber Eats
right?
and Postmates and
We
everything
predicted
now.
Postmates.
Isn't that
Yeah.
crazy?
We predicted fucking Postmates, bro.
Isn't that crazy?
I remember when Mike McGettigan and I were sitting down thinking up the idea for this show. Like, we were thinking that. I remember I was sitting down and I was like, man, what's the wave of the future, bro? And I think we were sitting down and I was just like, we wanted to, like, we were writing and we wanted food. And I was like, wouldn't it be nice if someone could just go to the grocery store and get us some shit, bro? Because, like, right now I don't want to, I was like, I don't want to order pizza. It'd be nice if we could just make a steak, but I don't want to go get a steak.
Yeah.
It'd be nice if we just hire somebody to go get us a steak, bring it over here. I go, can you imagine that type of business? And we were like, oh, you're going to break that fucking chair, bro.
No.
Be careful, bro.
I'm not gonna break it.
Yeah, and then we were like, yeah, that's got to be the wave of the future. We never thought of it as an app, though. We never looked at it as, yeah, this is probably a thing where we'll use phone and GPS location tracking to get the person to deliver it to you. We never thought of that, but we did think of the idea of, yo, we're getting to a point where people are just going to want to sit down and have everything delivered to them.
Right.
Because in my mindset, I was like, the future is going to be like Star Trek, where you fucking hit a button and it like materializes in front of you.
Replicator.
The replicator.
Right,
I know you ever
right.
watched Star Trek. They had this thing called a replicator. Like, it's so crazy, those like sci-fi shows, man. Think about it. Like,
Tea, Earl Grey, hot.
how about like how some of those sci-fi shows helped us make the technology that we have right now. Remember, in Star Trek, they had the Star Trek Next Generation. They had the holodeck. Remember the holodeck? I don't know if you remember this, Bill. You probably never watched that
No,
show.
I've never watched
but the
it.
Star Trek Next Generation, they introduced this area called the holodeck, where they were able to go into this room that had nothing. It was just like a fucking nothing room, and they would tell the computer, take me to Dearborn 1982, and then the actual computer will create a hologram of, and you can live in Dearborn and walk and whatever.
People, the whole world. Tarek Salmasi and
Tarek
the Warren
Salmasi
Boys.
will be
the
there.
Warren Boys would be right there.
Yeah, but the thing is, look at now. Now we have VR.
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
That's pretty much the fucking holodeck.
Yeah, for
how
sure.
about the first Star Trek, the first old one? Remember the communicators they had? The communicators they had back
I've
in the
never
50s.
watched.
Yeah,
I've
yeah,
never
that's right.
watched.
It was a flip
I've
phone.
never
Yeah,
watched it.
yeah, that's right. They had a big.
That's where the flip phone's idea came from. It came from the old Star Trek, the old original Star Trek. Whenever they went down to a planet and they had to talk to the ship, they'd pull out this, it was this small, and they go, doo-doo, and it would open like a flip, and they would talk into it. So they kind of predicted cell phones.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They just never predicted internet. They never predicted any of that shit. But yeah, to me, I was just like, in the future, man, we're gonna have a replicator. But right now, what's the most closest thing to a replicator on Star Trek? Two losers just go to the store and get it for you.
Man, that's pretty wild. Yeah, but back in 2010, who was really thinking about apps? Back then, you know what I mean?
Well, think about it.
Our phones didn't look like this. We didn't have apps.
The app developers were thinking
They were
about it.
Yeah.
They were
Bet you the
developing
Uber
them
people
right
were
now.
working on it at that time.
Yeah.
Very possible.
You know, they probably were like at that time, like,
very
oh, they
possible.
can definitely see where these phones are gonna go.
Yeah.
Fucking Uber Eats, bro.
That shit's crazy, man. But not just Uber Eats. God, you got DoorDash, you got Postmates. Obviously,
know.
you got your
Grubhub.
Uber Eats, you got Grubhub. So it's not like just one person came out and did it. You know what's crazy? I think if we still started an app and called it We Get It, that shit'd probably pop off.
I still
That's just
barely
a-
ever use that shit too. I'm just someone who's like, it's like I'm not paying anybody. I'm gonna go pick up my own fucking pizza.
No,
Dude,
I get it, but I mean,
You know what I mean?
but there are times where, like, as I'm getting older and I'm having more to do in my life,
I get it. Yeah.
and the way I look at it is, and I'm pretty sure you kind of look at it this way too, Bulldog. After a while, as you get older, the older you get, the more valuable your time is.
I think that's how people look at it,
And
right?
then typically, the older you get, not always, but if you're playing your cards right financially, you are now making a little bit more money than you were maybe in your 20s, right?
Sure.
Well, yeah.
So to me, going, hey, if I can order this thing from Halal Guys in LA, it'll cost me $18, right? If I pick it up. But if I have it delivered with the tax and all that fucking shit, it'll come out to $25, $26, right? Part of me goes, the old 20-year-old me is like, dude, fuck that. I'm not paying an extra $8. Get in my car, drive there 10 minutes, pick it up, drive back 10 minutes. What's 25 minutes, half hour? Now, that 25 minutes, half hour, I can get a lot of work done.
Absolutely.
I can set up a lot of things to make me money later.
Sure.
I can book shows. I
Sure.
can fucking whatever.
Sure.
So that time is valuable, man.
Look, it's convenience, man. Convenience costs money. And I'm talking from, obviously, a restaurant owner. I'm not sure, if people know, but I was opened up a restaurant just a little over a year ago.
Yeah, shout out to his restaurant, guys. He got, if you're ever in Dearborn, Bulldog's cheesesteaks.
My man.
I still gotta
My
try
man.
it. I'm super
Absolutely.
hungry
Bro,
right now.
the salt and vinegar fries.
Oh, number one.
He's got salt and vinegar fries, bro.
Unbelievable.
I'm coming for those fries.
Hey,
man.
let's do
I'm trying
it.
to stay away from bread. Do you have any like breadless sandwich?
Fuck, bro, we'll go right after this podcast. Damn, you ain't gotta ask me twice.
Damn, I think I might give me some fucking salt vinegar fries, bro. Anyways, go ahead. So you're saying you
but
opened
anyways,
up this thing?
yeah. So we opened up. I mean, honestly, I see like we do so much business with Grubhub and DoorDash. Like it's pretty wild. There's some days where you could do almost $1,000 just in like deliveries.
Yeah.
And the thing is this. Here's what's crazy. We don't make that extra money, but like Postmates, Grubhub, DoorDash, they have like a 30% premium that they charge the restaurants. I mean, obviously our margins aren't that high, so it's like, okay, if we're charging the same prices that we're charging in store, then obviously we end up losing. So like a $10 sandwich on, one of the delivery apps is like $13.
Right.
But it all boils down to convenience at the end of the day, right?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
if I'm in the office
For
and
sure.
I don't want to leave,
Yeah, if you're
especially
working
right
and
now
stuff, I
too,
get it.
I've noticed with the weather change, like the colder it gets,
Oh yeah.
the more freaking Grubhub
Oh, yeah.
and DoorDash
Yeah,
orders,
people-
right?
For your
Who-
business?
Yeah.
Yeah, who wants to leave? Who wants to start their car?
Let me ask
right?
you
Yeah.
something real quick, though, man. Did they rape you guys?
Yeah, it's 30%.
30%.
30% is what they
30%
charge
of your overall sale?
of the ticket. Absolutely, yeah. So that's why we don't have a choice, right? But to increase our price because we're not even making 30% profit right now.
Wait a minute. So you got to increase your price for the Uber orders?
So you
Correct.
just tax it on and put,
You just tax it on.
pass on the cost to the customer.
But the customers know that.
They're not doing that in LA, though.
You think they're not doing that in LA? They're definitely doing that.
No,
in
because
LA.
if I order it and pick it up, it's the same price
Yeah,
as how much. But then
they probably just do the whole menu like that. You know
just
what I
an
mean?
increase.
They just increase it overall across the board.
So-
That way
so-
you don't notice.
Here's what I'm saying. So if I sell a sandwich for $10 and Uber takes that 30%, that takes me down to $7, right? I end up losing. So if you go on DoorDash right now, you're gonna see, okay, let's just say a classic Philly, an 8-inch one, it's $13. If you come in store, it's $10. But people that are DoorDashing or Uber Eats or Grub, like for example, for me, like I already know I'm paying a 30% premium if I DoorDash today. But you know what? Fuck it, it's worth it. I'm not leaving the house. I'm not getting up. I'm not starting my car. I'm not waiting for it.
sometimes it's worth it for me.
Yeah, it's listen, it's convenience. That's all it is at the end of the day. And people pay a premium for convenience, just like anything else.
Yeah,
Say
be
you're
careful.
At home,
Be careful
you're
with
playing
where
video
you put
games.
it.
You're watching a movie. You don't want to get up. I get it. Believe me, I get it.
Get it?
What do? You call us, and what do?
We get it
For you.
for you.
Man, hey, what a genius idea. That was pretty dope. I'm
It
not
was
gonna
pretty
lie.
cool. It was pretty cool, bro. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I just wish I had the help to be able to continue that show, man. It was just too much work to do all the editing and producing myself.
Yeah, it happens.
And that's why I'm hoping right now, man, that we can actually make this thing happen. I don't know if Michael is serious about doing this or not. He says he is.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes.
Because, I'm excited to know that he wants to reboot this.
Sure.
And then try to sell it to Netflix and Hulu
Sure.
or whatever.
Yeah, that'll be pretty dope.
But what's the budget? It doesn't look like he's going to be giving us that much money. For those of you that don't know, like right now we're kind of like in talks with the producer to take this to TV or streaming platforms. And Mike McGettigan and I, who's not here, Mike is Sean's brother. He was supposed to be here today. We're both writing a new season right now. And I like the new idea, man.
It's pretty sweet.
Bro, the new idea.
like
You don't
it.
like it.
I do like it.
Yeah, I don't think
I
you
do
like it so
like
much.
it, man.
I think it's great because it really does, it'll highlight your characters again. Because we already know Ed is he just cares about balling.
He's a baller.
He's
man.
a baller.
He's a baller.
Right? And then Bulldog, Ali wants to just show his family that he's not a lackey person who works for anybody. The way we have it written right now is you and your sister hate each other. So your sister's the one in your family. Your sister's going to be like the girl who is the representative of the family because she's rich.
Yeah.
She got cars. She just flashing money in front of you all the time. You had to work for her at her business. You couldn't wait just to get out of it, and then the pandemic hits, and then all of a sudden you had time to sit down and think, and you decided, I'm bringing We Get It back. I ain't working with my sister no more. I can't stand that bitch. So then, we can create a rival there with you and your sister. And I already have in mind someone to play your sister.
Nice.
I haven't asked her yet, but I think she'd be good. She's almost like the female version of you.
That's awesome.
She's funny, hijabi girl, kind of heavy set like you two. But what I'm saying, you two look like you could be brothers and sisters.
Maybe
man.
we are.
Considering the way Arabs all have sex with their cousins, you just might, bro.
Look at this guy, man. This guy's terrible.
It might be brothers, bro. Fuck, man. I don't know. I just think it'd be great, man. It'd be really, really cool to do this again. But if it doesn't go through with that producer, man, I'm still trying to see if we can pitch it to someone else. I'm trying to find a literary agent right now.
There's a lot of potential with the story and everything. We could take a lot of places.
Definitely. I just, again, man, I know I've said this over and over again, but man, I swear to God, we were so ahead of our time, man.
In terms of what?
I just the internet, I don't think was just really popping back in the day like it was today. Now you've got your TikToks. I mean, obviously YouTube's a lot more popular than it was before. You're talking almost 11, 12 years ago. I just don't really feel like things were just popping off back then. nowadays you get people that go on
Hey, Sean, could you
YouTube
fill me up too?
posting stupid shit, man, and freaking getting 20, 30 million likes, 40 million likes, But I don't know. I think the storyline was pretty dope back then, but
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just think, we were kind of ahead of our time in terms of the thing, but also it was, yeah, I don't know. I think that it was just really hard to keep it maintained. The way the internet works, you have to keep posting videos, keep posting and posting.
Yeah.
And we all had our own lives. It was
Sure.
hard for us to keep up with that. With that level of quality. That's why like the quality of videos on the internet started to go down.
sure.
Before it was like high quality, make it look like a TV show,
Yeah.
and then it changed to no, it's not about quality, it's about quantity. Can you like post
Sure.
stuff every
Every
day?
day.
And if you post stuff every day, that means you just got to lower the quality.
Yep.
And I don't know, that just doesn't entice me.
But not only that, though, man, just posting every day. I mean, what type of content do you post?
It's
How
the
much?
type of content. That's
You
what
know?
it is.
Well, that's why I tried to get you guys to do the vlogs. Remember we did the vlogs for a
Yeah,
minute?
the vlogs were fun,
It
but
was
it's
kind
just
of fun, but
yeah.
They were
but
good.
what do you talk about every
After a
day?
while, it was
it's
like,
just
yeah.
nothing.
And that's why we couldn't sustain it.
It was tough. It wasn't easy.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like, you guys weren't necessarily into wanting to be internet stars.
I wasn't ready
So,
for that. Like,
Not only that, you guys weren't really into the whole idea of like being on YouTube all the time.
Yeah.
You just wanted
what are you gonna do? Yeah, I guess every day we could have figured out something to talk
Sure.
about, and I would have kept doing it if there was like incentive as far as like I don't know some money rolling in
Sure,
or something. You know what I
sure.
mean? But like every day you get up, like you see, there's a million YouTube shows now. Everybody just is like got their little studios and shit. They set it up. They go out there. They talk about what's going on in the world.
Yeah,
That's really most of what YouTube is.
I know.
Sure.
I know. To me, I want to make a show
Yeah.
more than anything. I don't want to just,
I don't ever think it was ever about the money for us, anyways.
It was for me at some point. At some point for me, I mean, it wasn't.
compensation.
It wasn't
for
at
your
first.
time and stuff.
At first, no. At first, it was for the love of doing it. But
Sure.
at the same time, I mean, I was trying to get work from it.
Yeah.
I ended up getting work in reality TV.
You did.
So that got me to LA.
Right, which I understood. That's kind of like, that was a big point of where we stopped doing a lot of Ed and Moe stuff, was when you got that work with History Channel doing Swamp People editing for them. And I totally understand. You parlayed your experience that you learned how to do all this shit, a lot of it through the Ed and Moe process.
Right.
And you took it and you parlayed it into actual work, which I
Yeah,
understand.
I wasn't editing. I was actually producing episodes,
Yeah.
which was great. I was actually directing episodes. So I was working with editors, and it was great. It was good. Yeah, it was good to be able to use those skills, man. But it was one of those things where it was like, man, I kind of wish I did not have to worry about getting work elsewhere
To just kind of focus
and just
a
keep
little
doing
bit
it,
more.
man.
Yeah,
I
mean,
wanted
it
to
is,
keep
it is.
doing it, but it was just not sustainable. Those 2 years, it took 2 years completely out of my life. I was just nothing but fucking thinking of Ed and Moe, plotting the schedule, the shooting schedule, the scenes we needed to pick up, where we're going to do it, the locations, the this, the that.
Man, you know what the funny thing is? Everybody thinks it's like so easy. Like, oh, come on, do some more episodes. You should, do another season.
Right.
I say, hey guys, man, this stuff it costs money. It's very time consuming. There's a lot of planning. There's a lot of writing.
Especially on my part, all the editing.
And that's the thing.
There's so much
Man,
footage.
it
I had
just-
to go through so much footage, bro. I was waking up and editing all the way till the sun came down every fucking day, bro.
From sun up to sun down.
I was releasing the episodes every 2 weeks when I started rolling. Because at first I started doing it every week. Then I realized I couldn't do it. I couldn't
it's
keep
too
up to
much.
it.
Yeah,
So I
it's
did
a
it
lot of
every 2
work.
weeks. And then doing it every 2 weeks, I was still editing up until the day I fucking let it out.
Yeah.
So much work with editing, bro.
Yeah.
And then when I worked on the show Swamp People, I'd work on one episode, right? One hour episode, producing that episode, and I would have 5 editors.
Yeah, absolutely. Listen, you need a team, man. You can't.
You'd
do
have
it by
5
yourself.
editors. You'd have 4 storylines, A story, B story, C story, and sometimes a D story. You'll have each editor take one story. Each one. So you take the A story, and this is the story. I'd hear the fucking shots. Let's try to figure out how this thing works with their story. These guys are one of the brothers is gonna leave, and then he's gonna have to fucking hunt alone, and then he kills an alligator, but then the alligator comes alive on the boat, and then he has to kill the alligator before he gets eaten. B story. This editor's got that. C story. So, bro, it was a totally different operation. That's why when I was like working in reality TV, I was like, no wonder I was burnt out. I was trying to create a TV level quality show with one person. When I was working at Swamp People and I showed people that video, one of the producers that had been producing for a really long time, who sat at the table next to me, Jerry, I sent him the video and he watched it during his lunchtime, and then he was just like, "You did this on your own?" He goes, "It looks like a whole fucking crew made this."
Yeah.
I'm like, "No, man. It's just," I go, "when it comes to the fucking actual production, I go, it's really just me."
Yeah.
You know, the fucking producing side. He was blown away. And then when I worked at Swamp People, I'm like, what the fuck? This is how it's supposed to be done.
Yeah.
The show had literally a team of 10 editors, man. And then like each episode would get ready, and they'd throw 4 editors at you. And then after you'd get those editors to edit those storylines, you'd watch it, and then you'd give them notes. We need to smooth this out. They'd smooth it out. Then we take all those storylines and compile it into the one episode, and then we give it to a finishing editor. And then there's another editor who takes all of that, and he does the polish. Makes it, times it perfectly, does the music right, maybe finds another look that somebody did to make the fucking moment happen better.
Right.
Just a huge operation,
Definitely.
man. To me, I loved it. I loved working on a show like that. That was badass.
Well, that's the thing, man. Listen,
working in a team environment, seeing how that stuff comes together.
But that's growth, though, man. That's how it starts, you know?
But, I mean, I shouldn't have went into reality. I should have kept staying in comedy somehow.
Yeah, that's all right. It is what it is, man. Everything eventually comes back full circle.
Yeah, but you know what? Working on the reality show helps my comedy writing now. Making things shorter.
Yeah.
Because, like, working on TV, you were like, they'd give you footage of a guy, something that happened in a span of 5 days, right?
They want you to finish it off.
So I'm looking 5 days of footage, and I got to extract a 30-second story out of it.
That's insane, man. That's so freaking crazy.
I got to fucking make those 5 days happen
in 30
seconds with narration, jump cuts, whatever it is, because we got to go to commercial.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
The first cut was 5 minutes.
Yeah, that's wild.
Then they kept like, oh, okay, yeah, we got to cut that down to 30 seconds.
That's crazy.
And then you just got to sit there and how the fuck do I get this information out in 30 seconds, bro?
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
I wish I knew that shit before we did Ed and Moe.
Well, that's the thing, man. Like I said, man, it's look, Ed and Moe obviously got you there, right?
Yeah.
You know, it got you there, and then just to get a real taste.
You guys think? You guys think if this guy greenlights this thing, we'd have time to do it?
Absolutely.
Even with your business and everything?
Yeah, why not?
Well, I mean, I don't want you to be like divided attention, man, because it would suck to like we're shooting it and you're like worried about your business.
No, man, my business is in good hands.
Because I'm only guessing like if we're gonna shoot it, it might take about a month. Maybe.
Yeah. We'll be all right. I think the most important thing is really to get on this guy and see how serious he is.
Every time I hit him up, man, he's like, he introduces me to one guy, Bernard.
Yeah, but I've worked with Bernard.
So you worked with Bernard?
Yeah, I worked with Bernard in Miami. I worked on a TV show. It was pretty dope. I mean, these guys are the real deal. That TV show I was on set with Wesley Snipes, Denise Richards, Robert Davey, Lil Romeo the rapper, a couple other people.
It was a TV show?
It was a TV show, yeah. And then
Did they sell it?
You know what? COVID came around. I think when COVID came around, because I was scheduled to go back to Miami and shoot again, and it didn't end up working out because of COVID.
He put you in how many things? So this is a producer that loved the Ed and Moe Show. His father is Michael Tadros. He's Michael Tadros Jr. He's basically, his father was one of the biggest producers in Hollywood. Used to run Paramount Studios back in the day, and now his son owns his own production company in Miami. and he's been a fan of the Ed and Moe Show ever since we created it.
For a long time.
He's been a fan of Ali for a long time.
Yeah.
And because of Ed and Moe Show, he's put Ali in some of his movies.
Yep.
Flown him out.
Some movies,
How many did
TV
you do?
show.
How many little spots have you done?
I think 5.
You done 5 spots for him?
I think five spots. Yeah.
Are you SAG now?
I am.
Damn.
Yeah, I am SAG. Yeah.
See, that's great, bro.
It's fun, man.
I only wish. The only thing I wish is that you would actually were one of those people that said fuck everything and just did acting.
I wish.
I wish too.
I know.
If you really was only pursuing acting, I think we would have kept Ed and Moe going.
Yeah.
You know.
It's tough though, man. It's. I mean, look, like you mentioned, Sean mentioned, I think compensation after a while, it's like.
Well, how do you think I felt?
No, I know. Listen, I think it's different when you're like still young. You're still living at home with mom and dad. You get by with $100 a week, right?
Yeah.
Put a little bit of gas in the car. You know, if you need to eat, you eat at home. You know, you don't have to go out every day. But then it's different, man. You start getting older, and then you start thinking about, marriage, and you start thinking about family, and then you start thinking about your own home, and not to say that you want this insane upgrade, you know what I mean, to life, but it shit starts getting expensive after a while, right? And especially when you know, like, your potential.
Yeah.
And going out there and making money and getting yourself situated.
You're not the one. You're not the one that knows that more than me, man. Because once I yelled cut, you guys, everyone got to go home. I had to go home with the footage and live with that shit for months. No,
for sure,
bro.
for sure. But listen, it's just like anything else, right? So
But now when I watch it, it's very rewarding. Like I watch it again, and I'm just like, dude, that was some funny fucking shit, man.
Dude, I don't know if you guys pay attention, but I want to say on the maybe every week, every couple of weeks, like people will be like, hey, check your phone, and it's like, okay, they're sending like cuts of like TikTok videos. It's just constantly circulating of like Ed and Moe Show or Cribs or whatnot, So when you see stuff like that, I mean, listen, it's obviously
it pisses me off because then the motherfuckers are getting those views and we're not.
Whatever. I mean, it's all good though, but it's
That's
still
the
nice
thing that
because
that pisses me off. It's like I post the shit, no views. Some guy named Astaghfirullah posts it and he gets millions of views and then he cuts my name out of it.
I mean, it is what it is. It is.
It's like what the fuck, dude? Like really? You're not even gonna try to like give me any attention? Same thing with Fousey Tube, that piece of shit.
Yeah, that guy's a fucking.
That guy's a piece of shit, man. Remember we did that video with him, and then he wouldn't tag us in the video. He wouldn't tag us in the video.
You know what's unfortunate?
It's just typical. It's typical Arab bullshit, bro. This is the thing, man. It's like that's why I want to work with Jews more. Fuck Arabs, bro. Arabs are always backstabbing each other.
You know what's crazy with Fousey Tube, man? That kid used to inbox me on the regular every day, to the point to where this guy got super freaking annoying. And then obviously that one time when we're doing that fashion show in L.A., so when I finally called him, I'm like, "Yo, kid, man, I'm coming out to L.A." And he's like, "Oh my God, can I come hang out with you guys?" I'm just like, "Dude, man, I'm just a regular fucking guy, bro. Yeah, you can come hang out. What, am I a celebrity? You know what I mean?" And
he drove down
from
San
Fran.
Fran.
So he drove from San Francisco to L.A. I remember, dude. It's fucked up now that I think about it. I wish I let that son of a bitch sleep on the fucking floor, you on the bed. But he's like, "God, where am I going to sleep?" I'm like, Sean's going to offer the bed for you to sleep on. Remember, he's like, "Yeah, there's a couple guys I want to go meet while I'm in LA, but I don't have transportation." I'm like, "Dude, we got 3 cars. Whatever you need.
That's right.
Food, we got you. Whatever you want."
But did he sleep on the floor? I don't
No,
know.
no. Sean ended up fucking letting him sleep on the freaking bed.
I gave him the bed. I had to
Fousey Tube?
Yeah.
Where? At
when we were in LA.
Oh.
And then the crazy thing is he's
the
like,
microphone,
10-10
buddy.
Wilshire.
You have fucking
He's
you have headphones for a reason, so you know that your voice is not coming
this-
through or not.
back when Twitter was first getting popular, he's like, "Hey, can I tweet that I'm hanging out with you guys?" And I looked at him dead ass. I said, "Hey, listen, do whatever the fuck you gotta do, bro. Stop asking me questions, man. Dude, I'm fucking Ali, bro. That's who I am. Like, who gives a damn? You know what I mean? Whatever the fuck you want, do it." "Can I make a video with you guys?" We're like, "Yeah, man, go ahead. Make a video. What the fuck's the big deal?" And then when he popped off, he was like, "Yeah, fuck you guys." You know what bothered me about him, man? Like, he would constantly just like call inbox, right? And I just wanted to help this kid out as much as possible, And I remember there was a time where I got a call. I mean, obviously I traveled a lot. I did a lot of stand-up. I emceed a lot of events. So I get a call from this girl in Chicago, and she's like, "Hey, we'd love to have you. And there's a new guy that's making, big wave on YouTube, FusiTube. I said, yeah, I know Fusi. Yusuf. They said, yeah, we'd love to have the both of you guys. I said, that's great. Let them know I'm going to be there. She goes, okay. The girl calls me back like a couple of days later. She's like, I'm sorry, we have to cancel you. I'm like, okay, I'm cool. Like, I don't need the freaking $200 or $300 that you were going to pay me, whatever. But why are you canceling me? She's like, yeah, Yusuf said if you show up, then he doesn't want to be there. And I said, damn, what the fuck did I do to this guy? Dude, I tried calling him. He blocked me.
Damn, I didn't know about that.
Bro, he blocked me.
That's why. Did you notice? Remember when the day that we met him? I told you I don't like this guy.
Yeah, I mean, look in recent news, man. The guy's a whack job.
What happened?
Man.
What happened in recent? I don't follow him.
I don't really follow.
What happened? What happened?
Dude, the guy lost his mind, bro. The guy just lost.
Well, he was losing his mind when we met him. To be honest, I remember when I met him. I just didn't like the way his eyes were. I remember his eyes were just, everything was like, be me. This is gonna be me. It's about me.
He was very excited guy.
Yeah, but it's
sure.
also, everything was like self-centered. You could see, like, it's almost like it like smelled the narcissist.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
You know, it was really weird. And I remember after we like shot with him, I was like, I don't know about that guy, man.
No, absolutely.
He just seemed very weird. It was hard to like pinpoint what it was. And then when we posted the video, the video that I did with him, he posted it, but he didn't tag us.
Yeah, he wouldn't do that.
And then when I reached out, I'm like, hey, dude, if you got followers, tag us in it. And then he just ghosted us.
Yep, and that was a wrap after that. Dude,
and
listen,
then the only other time he reached out to me after that was like, hey, how come you're not following me?
Oh, motherfucker.
And that was it. Dude, I was like, what a self-centered piece of shit. And that's the thing that I can't stand about these like YouTube stars. Not all of them, obviously. But the new wave of YouTube stars, influencers, whatever, it doesn't reward talent. It rewards narcissistic behavior.
Yeah.
It rewards, me. God, I love putting me out there. Oh, God, I love seeing me. I love posting pictures of me with my shirt off, me with my butt, me with this, me with that, me with that. And then that becomes your only talent. Your only talent is you love yourself so much that you just keep posting about yourself so much.
Yeah.
And then you get hits. And then that fucking just, now you want to keep doing it again and again and again. I'm just like, dude. And then I see some of those people, they crack. That's why, like, Fusi seemed like he was cracking for a minute.
He's done, man.
Did you see the video with him and Kevin Hart?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was starting to whack out, man.
That was years ago, though.
He was telling people Kevin Hart was coming. He's having this freaking crazy show. He was starting to invite people.
No, but did you see the video?
Drake, no, I'm sorry. He was telling everybody Drake was going to be there, and this guy was just whacking out, man. Whatever, man. It is what it is, dude. I knew the guy was fucking whacked out, dude. The day he got there, we went downstairs to the Starbucks, right outside the condos we were staying at. And, dude, this guy just kept talking about his friends, how his friends never wanted him in any of the videos and how they constantly aired him. And
he was saying that the day they were hanging out with him?
Yeah, how, he wasn't funny enough. And dude, I just kept pumping him up. I just kept telling him, hey, one day you're going to be the biggest star ever. And your friends are going to wish that they put you in their videos. What am I going to tell the guy, bro? Sure shit, dude. The motherfucker blew up.
Blew the fuck up.
But he just couldn't contain himself.
I remember that's what he wanted more than anything.
Yeah.
I was like, because what do you want to do? I go, I want to make movies because I just want to be the biggest YouTube star.
Yeah.
That's all he said.
And he was.
Because that's all I want.
But that shit got to him,
That's all I want.
But it got to him. I'll tell you, man. Let me tell you, man. I got a lot of people.
And then he was stealing our bits.
Yeah, whatever.
Remember that?
It is what it is, man. It is what it is. Dude, but that shit gets to people. Like I tell you, man, in the beginning, obviously when we were doing what we were doing, when we released the Cribs, right? Like it got pretty popular. And then the Ed and Moe Show, it got pretty popular. Obviously, I was getting a lot of calls to like travel. Dude, I was all over the place. And even though I was on a super, super, super small, like, celebrity scale, like, for a while it fucking got to me. Like, I was the man, And then when the work kind of stops, and in a sense you become, like, irrelevant in the YouTube world, you go back to being, like, a nobody to these people, right? That's where that shit fucks you up. You're like, damn, bro, at one point in my life, like, I was the man.
Well, yeah, that's if
everybody loved me. Everybody wanted to hang out with me.
That's if you're in it for that.
You know what I mean? Yeah, but you look at a guy like that, and that guy was like, dude, like the man. And then all of a sudden, nobody really cared for him too much. That's what fucked him up.
But he's still blowing up, isn't he?
No,
Still.
I think he's still got his followers and stuff.
Sure, man. He gets more views than me. That's for damn sure.
Well, whatever.
You know,
it is what it is.
I hope he does okay. You know, I haven't really checked in him. I don't really watch. None of his stuff is funny to me anyway. I remember I would see like some stuff where he would. Oh my God, his one video was so cringy where he was like doing a hidden camera while he was like helping homeless people. I hate those videos, bro. I can't stand that shit.
Man.
That just it means nothing to me right now. It's like you're fucking doing it just to whatever. And then that video that he had with Kevin Hart, I remember it was like maybe 6-7 years ago or so. He had Kevin Hart on his YouTube. And Kevin Hart was like in there with him, and like, and he's like losing his mind. He's all like, ha ha ha, Kevin Hart. And I remember Kevin Hart's like sitting there. You can see Kevin Hart going, "What the fuck is going on?"
Yeah.
Like Kevin Hart was like so cringed out just being in the presence of this guy. And to me, what kills me is that he posted that video. It was like he doesn't care. He just has to get the content out
For
there.
sure.
The content is the most important thing.
For sure. You know what's pretty wild? So obviously FouseyTube reaches out, right? This guy, goes on and becomes one of the biggest YouTube stars ever. I remember there was a day I got a phone call from a counselor at Crestwood High School. I forget the lady's name. I'm just not going to throw a random name out there, but...
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah. So she's like, hey, is this Bulldog? I was like, yeah. She's like...
That girl blew up, right?
She's like, hey, I need some help. I said, well, what can I help you with? She's like, there's a girl here, one of our students who is starting a YouTube channel, or she maybe have already like started it, but she just needs a little bit more help to just kind of figure out how things work. And I said, listen, at the end of the day, I just act. I said, the right person, to take control and charge of that would be Mike Eshaq. I'd love to give you his contact information. Reach out to Mike. Maybe he can reach out to her because he knows how this stuff works, And she's like, okay. Dude, it turned out to be Newer Stars. She went to Crestwood High School. I'm not sure. Did you ever end up meeting with her?
Yeah, I met her.
So Mike ends up
I remember
meeting.
she was asking advice from me. I was like, it seems like you already know what you're doing.
Yeah.
I told her, I was like, all you need to do is just keep doing it. In this YouTube space, is just keep doing it. I go, I'm not gonna keep doing YouTube shit. I'm sorry.
You know what's wild? She's the number one Middle Eastern YouTuber in the world.
She's huge. She's huge.
Huge.
I never heard of her.
Listen, man.
And it's crazy. And
there's
it's
a part of me that wishes I enjoyed doing that YouTube shit. I just don't.
But you just don't. Yeah, but then you just kind of look at these guys. Okay, 20 million followers, close to 1 billion views.
You get a lot of money, man.
It's crazy, right? And you're like, fuck, these people used to call us to get advice from us. But look, man, I'm a big believer, man. What's meant for you in this world?
No, but it's about consistency.
Yeah,
honestly,
I know. But this
wasn't
for us at the end of the day.
No, as a group, we just don't have consistency
because
what it is. We were all trying to do different things later on.
Yeah.
If we were to be able to get funding, we would have been able to keep it open. But let's just hope, because right now, man, this new idea that I got, man, is really, really fucking funny, man. The way me and Mike are writing it, dude, it's fucking fun, man. And then once we get you guys to start improvising around it, it's just gonna get even funnier.
I'm excited, man. I'm really excited.
I'm just really looking to just pull out the funniest comedy show out there, man, possible. Because right now, there's really not that much comedy, hard comedy, type shows. Is there, Sean? I'm talking about hysterically, just straight up, except for Tim Robinson's show. He's filling that void.
Yeah.
Our boy Tim Robinson, fucking shout out to Tim.
With Tim Heidecker too.
Yeah. But I'm talking about hard, really funny fucking one camera comedies. Like Reno 911. That shit was hysterical.
Yeah, there's nothing out there.
There's some stuff out there.
Like what?
I don't know.
See?
There isn't stuff out there. Yeah, there's stuff out there. Like what?
No, I don't know.
I don't know.
The one. So, for example,
there's nothing that stands out to where you're like, boom, that's the one. I mean, I'm sure there's probably some funny stuff out there.
Tim and I were talking the other day, a while ago, and it was just he's pissed off that a lot of things are being labeled comedy, but they're not comedies.
Yeah.
There's a lot of these dramedies right now that are being they're oh, it's a comedy. I'm like, sorry, dude, that's not a comedy. Like Atlanta,
Right.
That's not a comedy, dude.
Not a pure comedy at all.
No, I'm not. I'm
But,
sorry. That's
you
just
know, to me, I feel like most shows should live somewhere in that area because you need some balance. But yeah, straight comedy, there's something to be said for that too. And Tim Robinson does it well with his show.
Yeah.
That's a solid fucking sketch comedy show.
that's a sketch comedy show, but I'm talking about comedy in general. I'm talking about it doesn't have to be just sketch. You know, I'm talking about like so. For example, you know the difference between watching Rami, right? Rami, is that a comedy? Did you watch it?
Barely. I've only watched some of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it's a comedy.
I
to
mean,
be
there's
honest.
some
some funny parts, but it's not like
Yeah.
not every single episode is funny.
Right. It's
No. It's not about
it
every.
feels like a stretch to be like,
Yeah.
this is a comedy. No, it's a show that has some
Sure,
comedic
sure.
moments.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm talking about like straight the fuck up, like really, really funny comedy. I'm talking about like, you know, shit that kills you, like Chappelle Show. Okay, that was a sketch comedy show, but that was hysterical. And I don't know, man. I feel like a lot of comedies now are not taking chances anymore because everyone's worried about getting canceled. Everyone's worried about offending certain people.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, dude, in comedy, we got to be pushing those limits, man.
Sure.
Like me and you were talking on the phone about what Ed's character could be, you know? And he said something really great over the phone. He was like, you know, Ed's character is always somebody who's and this is I believe I told him like, Ed's character is somebody who's always in search of himself.
Yeah.
That's why he's a A-Rab, a white guy that acts like an A-Rab. That's why he's always looking for family. He's looking for somewhere to belong. And he said over the phone, he's like, oh yeah, he goes, for sure he was a Trump supporter for a year. I'm like, that's pretty funny, bro. I could see that. He goes, he might have been at the Capitol January 6th.
Yeah.
QAnon?
QAnon? He might have got into some QAnon. I really do think so, man. Like, Ed's character would definitely, like, when you said that, it made me just go, damn, bro.
Yeah. The opportunities are endless.
I think Ed's, like, secret, what would you say Ed's secret or his superpower is? What would you say Ed's superpower?
Superpower.
Like, if he had, like, a superpower. Because I was thinking about this the other night. Something came to me.
Well, all right. Well, don't bury the lead. Just tell me, what is your idea of Ed's superpower?
Being anyone he wants. I think, like, his superpower is definitely, you know, like, you've had a run. Your character has had a run at trying to be everything that at a drop of a hat you could be anything.
I
like
feel
if
like
we needed to get Ed and Moe to infiltrate a Trump rally,
We make it happen.
you know what I mean?
Oh, we
But
make anything
These guys
happen.
get just dressed
I
up
feel
in
like
camouflage, have him do all the talking.
I hesitate to call it a superpower for Ed though, because I feel like
Not a superpower, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but because for him it's more of a dysfunction than anything. He can't find himself at all, and he can't settle into any identity
makes more
for
sense.
himself.
Yeah.
So he's kind of always struggling and freaking out and trying to find himself.
Yeah.
Internally, he's just like, oh, who am I?
Yeah.
What am I doing? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I was even thinking, like, because if we're gonna bring Ed and Moe back to Miami, because that's where we might be shooting it, like, we have to play with the scene with Trump supporters and rednecks, and you know what I mean. I think it'd be great to see you have to like be one of them.
I can do that.
Do you know what I'm saying? But I think that would be fun, man. It's just like that's the type of comedy that I'm really looking forward to, man. Something that tells a story, but then it's also got such adventure and ridiculousness.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Ridiculousness.
That's easy to do, man.
Yeah, a lot of those people at Trump rallies and parts of those, involved in those things. A lot of those people, I feel like, are honestly, a lot of them are just having fun too.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I'm
glad you say that, because some people can't see that.
They just want to have a good fucking time with a bunch of other people.
Yeah.
Like ultimately, that's
a very good point.
They're just like,
I would say
a bunch of other people
90% of
and having fun singing songs. I'm gonna go do that too.
90% of the dudes that went there were hoping to get laid.
Sure.
I would say so.
That's very possible.
Very possible. 90% of them are like, "Hey, man, I hope this gives me some tail."
And vice versa, all across the board. Trying to find a partner, trying to, just like
Trying to find a parking spot.
Yeah.
Man, I hope this gets me a light.
Yeah.
just
How about?
Ed would have been doing the same show.
just trying to find their
pick up some
road
fucking
socially.
chicks.
Yep,
Yep.
yep.
Just trying to find where
They belong.
where they belong.
Yeah.
Who they can chill with. Who yeah.
I mean, bro, after this fucking whole pandemic, bro, I don't even know what liberal or Republican or conservative means anymore, to be honest, bro. I'm not even. But it's good that you can see it that way, because there's a lot of people that are liberals that if you said that, they're like, what? What do you mean fun? How dare you fun? What's fun about being white?
Well, I mean, it could still be disgusting from my perspective, even if I think the person's just doing it because they think it's fun.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like, whatever. I don't know. I'm not saying I support some of that fun.
I mean, a lot of people do shit in hopes that it gets them laid, man.
Well, yeah, like, they're just trying to...
Hey, Bulldog, you were talking about somebody. We don't have to say who, but something happened.
No, don't go there.
I want to go there.
No,
We don't have to say it. Like it happened in Livonia.
No.
We're gonna go there.
Please don't. Out of respect for me. Please don't.
Is this somebody like?
Yeah, please don't. Change the fucking
Fuck,
subject,
man.
Too close.
Yeah. Anyways.
Some drama in Dearborn that we
Dude, I
can't
fucking
even
hate
talk
you,
about.
man. No.
You hate who?
You.
Why?
Stop. Just fucking stop. Anyways.
You know, there's the funny thing about Dearborn. There's always serious consequences for some bullshit. Remember the Dearborn Nut Riders page?
Yeah, that was bullshit.
Barely. I do remember that happening, yeah.
The squirrel that was like had the squirrel with the big ass nut sack for the avatar.
Yeah.
And then basically it was run by somebody in Dearborn, and all they would do is just like roast other people in
Yeah,
Dearborn.
it's fucking losers, man.
I thought that was funny, man.
There's nothing funny to that, man.
What's not funny about
Stop,
that?
man. Dude, what kind of pleasure or fun do you get out of fucking roasting people and
It's
posting
hilarious.
and talking shit about people? That shit's not fucking
It was,
hilarious, man.
bro.
There's nothing funny about that,
Honestly,
man.
to me, it was one of the funniest things that happened on Facebook, man. I thought it was so funny. I don't know who ran that
Yeah.
page. And then I remember that guy started getting in trouble.
Listen, let me tell you something.
And then all of a sudden he had to shut it down because he was going to get his ass kicked.
Let me tell you when it's funny. If somebody is gonna make a page, right, where you want to go on, you want to fucking roast people, be a fucking man, right, or a woman, right,
Or they.
or a they, or a he, or a she, her, he, him,
Zip,
whatever
zap.
the fuck, yeah, whatever the hell it is,
Zop.
zoopy de doo. Anyways, put your face out there. Put your fucking face out there. Don't fucking put a picture of a squirrel.
Yeah,
and then
because
go and start roasting
the problem,
fucking people.
the problem is that person who created that
But
knew,
it doesn't matter. Yeah, if you got the fucking balls, do it. If you don't got the balls, shut your
knew
fucking mouth.
that Arabs in Dearborn have easily bruised egos.
No,
and there's no way
man.
that anybody in Dearborn would be able to handle that.
Nah, fuck all that bullshit, dude.
I
Straight
think
up.
that's
Hey, if you got something to
hilarious.
say to me, say it to my face, bro. Don't fucking hide behind a computer or a fucking app or Instagram and go out and start talking shit. Like, if I want to talk shit about you, I'm gonna do it to your face.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Straight up, and then
But dude, I'm sorry, that was funny.
No,
man.
I mean I get it.
I
get it.
that was, to me, was pure comedy because I would just watch them. They would like pick someone during the week from Dearborn, some hawk,
Right.
and then they would just post it. And someone was telling me it was deep down that it was Mike Nagy. Something tells me deep down
know.
that it was Mike Nagy.
Hey, I gotta get out of here.
Do you?
Yeah.
Why?
3:30. I gotta get home.
Already, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good time to cut this shit, man, because this fucking guy's about to go somewhere where I don't want him to go. This guy's been in Cali. He's been in Cali too long.
Right.
Dearborn
He's
got
been in Cali
dangerous,
too
huh?
long, man. Yeah, I mean, not dangerous. There's nothing dangerous about that, man. But
The world is dangerous.
yeah, just
Dearborn's
in
always
general,
been a little
man.
bit dangerous. Yeah.
COVID fucked everything.
Dearborn's
up.
always been a little bit dangerous.
A little bit.
Like what?
When I was 12, there was a dead body with
Yeah, I
blood
remember that.
flowing down the street when
Yeah,
I walked
yeah,
home
yeah,
right by
yeah,
my
yeah.
house.
But that was.
I know they're isolated incidences, but I'm
Yeah.
just saying it's a little bit dangerous here and there.
You know, he just reminded me
I
of.
think Dearborn's pretty safe, bro.
Hey, you know, and he's like,
In the grand scheme of things,
In the
yes,
grand scheme of things, it's very safe.
sure, it's no Gary, Indiana, or something.
It's not
No,
L.A., dude.
man.
Try L.A., man. I've never wanted a gun more than ever now in L.A., man.
Dude, right now, bro, it's a
LA
lot of
is-
crazy shit going on in LA.
Bro.
Dude, the police chief came out and said, hey, if you're not from the area, don't come here. We cannot protect you.
Yep.
When the fucking police chief comes out and says that shit, that's scary.
Let me tell you something. There's no police in L.A.
Listen, it's not listen, let me tell you, it's not a matter of there's no police. Basically, what this country did is they told everybody, hey, go home, sit down, don't fucking work, become lazy. We're going to cut you a check every fucking week, right? We're going to come up with these loans, right? Make up whatever fake fucking accounts you have to do. They just started pumping millions and millions, billions of dollars into the fucking economy.
Trillions.
Right? Trillions. They said, Sean, you don't have to go to work. Sit home for a year and a half. We're going to pay you, right? And what happens when the money stops? I don't want to fucking go back to work. I'm lazy as shit. I'm not going to go back and work for 14, 15, or 16 fucking dollars an hour when the government was just giving me $1,000 a week to sit home and do absolutely nothing, right? When the money stops, what happens after that? Dude, people want to fucking rob. They want to steal. They want to fucking kill. People are desperate. People are doing crazy fucking shit.
Yeah, but we want that
You know?
stimulus check.
But we want the fucking... It's all fucked up, man. It's all fucked up. But
Come on, Bulldog. Stop getting mad about L.A.
I'm not getting mad about LA. Just in general, man. It's the reality, bro.
Oh, no.
Listen, it's unfortunate, man.
Shit.
All the fucking break-ins, the theft.
Bro, is it happening a lot out here?
Come on, man. No, not out here.
In L.A.
Yeah, people getting killed.
I live in a
over that
really
shit,
nice.
man.
I live in a nice neighborhood, bro. Some guy got robbed just below me. The
Yeah, dude,
apartment.
imagine that.
10 o'clock in the
Imagine that.
morning, bro.
How about that
You
lady
still
that
in the
got
same
killed in
place?
Beverly Hills?
Yeah, I'm still in the same place.
Imagine
Huh?
the people in Beverly Hills.
They're doing smash and grabs now.
It's
Now,
insane,
now,
man.
now, now
This
you
shit's
have to wear a
fucking
mask on the
wild.
street, so now you can just smash and grab. No one knows who
It's
the
all
fuck you
fucked
are.
up.
It's a fucking place. It's backwards, bro.
Yeah.
But
All right,
but
I gotta
palm
go.
trees, palm trees. All right, guys, this was a short podcast.
All right.
Too bad we was all fucking angry about L.A. and the trash
As Randy Newman
and the
says,
stimulus check.
I love L.A.
All right, peace, bro. You going to be a dad right now? Yeah. All right, buddy.
Babysitter duty.
Love you, bro.
We'll see you again soon. Eshaq.
Ed and Moe, man, we're gonna fucking reboot this
That's
shit.
what's up. You know what time it is.
What you about to do?
Shit.
You going to work or what?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I got to head out. I got to try to be there back by like 4.
Do you have anything there that has no bread?
Yeah.
Like what?
Bunless options, man.
Do you?
Yeah.
What do? You wrap them in a
No, just-
lettuce?
No, just on a bed of lettuce.
Is that what you do?
Yeah, any sandwich, put it on a bed of lettuce.
I might have to do that. I think I'm gonna go swing by with Mike Pataya.
All right.
You know Mike Pataya. Okay, I'm just saying
The fuck.
because he might be coming down this way. I'm gonna probably swing by. I'm gonna get some of those
sure.
salt vinegar fries, bro.
All right.
All right, Bulldog.
Cool.
Love you,
My
man.
man. Love
Next
you
time we
too,
do this
brother.
podcast, let's do it with more energy, bro.
Absolutely, for sure.
All right,
For sure.
And then we're not so fucking busy. I'm tired as fuck.
My
so.
man, I know. It is
All right,
what it
guys.
is, man.
Until next week. Thank you.
Peace.
Public Yemeni #1.